Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Setu here. If you are new to this channel, welcome. This is a channel about me. It's always about me. It's been about me and it's still about me. So today I decided to tell you a life update story time, because as you can see by my social media platforms that I've relocated from PE. I am in Cape Town. Some people think I was in Cape Town just because after I lost my son. So I'm just here to tell you more about me being in Cape Town. So I've relocated to Cape Town. Hey, it's been over a month now. I think I came around about the 6th of May. 5 days after I went out of hospital. And I think a lot of people think I just needed a fresh air away from everything, but it's not at all about that. Kakate, I was gonna move to Cape Town with my baby flu. I was planning them, I think I've wasted the last 8 years of my life in PE. Yes, it's my home. I've been doing the best that I can to my ability, but there was nothing happening in PE for me. And my sister has been in Cape Town for over 10 years. She's been saying, leave PE, come to Cape Town, come start afresh, get another job, fix yourself. There's nothing. You're complaining every now and again about PE this, PE that, and you are lonely there. Here we are family and everything is here. So I'm gonna brief you a little bit about my family. Then we're gonna come to the why I moved to Cape Town. So first of all, family life. Let's go for family life. Family life, and in PE there was no thing as family life. My grandmother relocated to the Transkei when I was 19 years old in December 2014. At that year, I was in college doing my diploma. The following year, 2015, I didn't go back to college because I failed 2 of my subjects, an N5 certificate. So I only obtained an N4 certificate in tourism when I was in college. And the following year, I didn't go back. I searched for a job. 3 months down the line in 2015, I moved out of home because there was family issues after my granny left for Transkei. So after my granny left for Transkei, from off the December that she left, there was no thing as like family life. My dad is still alive and kicking. He's still working, but after my mom died when I was 10 years, I went and lived with my grandmother. So I'm not really used in living with my dad. Yes, we do have a relationship, but I'm not used to living with him after my mom passed away. So at the age of 20 years, I moved out of my granny's house, left my aunt there because we had a lot of fights, and I moved to my dad's house. And I only stayed with my dad for like 3 months, and then I moved out. And at that time, I already had a part-time job. I moved out of home. There was so much chaos, and the only aunt that is more motherly, and she like Usindisiwe, she's more like my mother. Usindisiwe, she doesn't drink or stuff like that, but she has a lot of on her plate. She takes care of everyone. She takes even care of my dad. So I didn't even fit in. Even she took care of me, but I felt like I'm just giving her extra weight. She already has a lot to deal with. She is the one who was going up and down when I was in hospital. She is the one who took care of me after I went to hospital, and she's still taking care of me while I'm here in Cape Town. So she's just a superwoman. So that's how. So I lived alone for the past 8 years, and I was renting flats, like going to flat to flat, obviously, because you're not happy with this, then you move out, and that's however. But it was not a matter of problems with money because I was working. Even though I was earning this money that I was earning, but I was working, I could afford myself, I could rent, I could eat, I could take care of myself. So for the past 8 years, I've been lonely. And you will never understand loneliness until I tell you about it. I made sure that I try to ignore the loneliness of my life, but then I outgrow the ignoring of the loneliness. Then I became very lonely. But when I was a little bit younger, like let's say 20 to 25 years, being alone in the flat was good. It was freedom. I was free. I could do anything I want at my own time and everything. No answering to anyone. It was something amazing. But when I reached the age of 26, I became very lonely. With the job that I had, it made me more lonely because my relationships were not going well at all. No man can stand a woman who's at work for a month or 2 weeks, and then you see the lady after 2 weeks for 2 days. In this past 2 days, I want to party, I want to see my friends, I want to see my family, I want to do this, I want to do everything in 2 days because I'm staying at work and I can't have visitors because I can't let my boyfriend come over because it will be much nicer because actually I get guys who are like me, who are clingy and want me to be there all the time, and I also want them to be there all the time. So the loneliness began when I was like 26, but I didn't share it with anyone, but it's fine. So long story short, why I relocated to PE, it's not because I lost my son. The moment that I was pregnant, my sister said, how are you going to live with the baby alone in the flat? And I said, no, I'm going to relocate. So I decided the moment that I was pregnant that I'm relocating to Cape Town. It was part of my plans that I'm not going to raise my son. That time I thought it's a girl. I'm not going to raise my child in PE. I don't want to raise my child in this lonely life. I don't want to work a sleep-in job while I have a baby. I want to go to work, come home to my baby. You understand? My baby is going to be the first priority in my life. My life is going to revolve around my baby. So when I was pregnant, I decided that I'm going to relocate to Cape Town. And then I started in December last year, I started selling my flats because I had a flat. You must remember that I was living alone for the past 8 years. So I had my own place with everything that a place needs. Even though it was a small place, but it had everything. So I started selling my big stuff, like stoves and cupboards and microwaves. I started selling my stuff in December. By March, because I know that I was gonna be in leave soon, by March my stuff was already sold. I think there was Tupperwares only left because I had expensive Tupperwares that I bought. They were there on top of my fridge. So it was just Tupperwares, the small stuff left, but the big stuff we already bought because I started selling them on Marketplace, on Facebook, and everywhere. I started advertising, and shame, they sold very fast. So I sold my stuff by March because I know that when I was on maternity leave, the first week of my maternity leave, I'm leaving. Unfortunately, on the day I went for my checkup, and then I discovered that my baby is not alive. It was Wednesday. On Friday, I was planning to leave to Cape Town, but on that Friday I was in hospital until the following Monday, and then the following Friday I left for Cape Town. It was the 1st of May when I left for Cape Town, and I took every single thing that I had. I decided that even though my baby is not here, there was a reason that my baby didn't make it out alive, but for the fact that I decided to change my life and go start afresh. That's a meaning. The reason that I said my baby was a blessing, Uflu was a blessing. For that I can decide for change. I was always insecure about changing, but then I settled for less while I didn't want to change. There's a lot of things that Uflu and Sosekuzo that people will never understand. And after, even though I lost Flu, I still have those feelings that I had while I was with Flu, and the plans that I had when I was planning when I was pregnant with Flu. So yeah, Sis has officially relocated to Cape Town. I'm now a Capetanian because I'm never going back to PE. Well, I have to go back, like to go visit my dad and my family, but my other family is in Transkei. It's my dad and my aunt in PE and my friends, obviously, and obviously they're gonna come visit me, and then I will go to the Transkei and whatsoever. In the Eastern Cape, I will come and visit, just for visit, but I am officially living in Cape Town now. It's life after Fu. I even changed all my social media platforms to Maka Esam because I am mother of Esam, guys, even though Esam didn't make it, but I am Maka Esam. So all my social media platforms are Maka Esam in memory of my son, and I will share bit by bit what had changed about me. But just remember that the Setu that you know before pregnancy has shake paya. This is the new Setu. So people have to just accept the new me. Guys, with pregnancy, in Fundise, in one about myself. So I'm no longer la Setu Benimazi loa we groove lowana obuhule lowa wamadoda. Well, amadoda ndisawathanda nangoku yellow bones ezibhityileyo, but I'm no longer that uSethu lowana. Yonke ezazi zinto bendizenza namadoda amaninzi, like andifuna uzenza nomuntu oyi-one. Like I can do him, but oyi-one xa efikile. But amadoda ona ndiyawathanda la mayellow. I still have that type yamayellow abhityileyo acekeceke. They are still my type, but I'm no longer there. When I came to Cape Town, I found comfort, I found healing. Well, I'm still healing, guys. I'm not saying that I'm healed. I'll never be healed from into yakai. I will never be healed from into yosolekelwa ngumntanam. But now that I'm with family yamu, I'm home, I'm happy, I am on my healing phase. And nobuso bam buyadibana, like in their glower, everything is just happening smoothly because I am in my happy place. I am where I belong. But other than that, ndase asoze ndixole ngendaba yomntana moswelekileyo, iyahlala isisilonda kum. But life goes on. And please don't tell me about getting pregnant again. I'm not getting pregnant again. Daughter. Andifuni andifuni mna amadoda lapha eKapa, guys. Ndicela imali umntu angandimayize ndimbhlokhe. Sendibhlokhe amadoda amayi-3 already. Hayi, andibafuni mna shem. Hayi, andifuni kwandoda. Ingxaki ndonqena kwavula amathanga mna ngekuku yam evele edorangini entshakaca engekaqhaqhwa, yaqonda. But other than that, guys, on a serious note, I've relocated to Cape Town, and the old city that you guys knew before I was pregnant was left there. I think those are PE vibes. I am, guys, I've already had outgrown indaba yobuhule, indaba ye-groove, indaba yento. I-groove ndiyamthanda utywala because sister mentele i-5 liter and I drank it like the whole week alone. Utywala ndisabuthanda bona. But I'm not into that. No groove. Ndiyafuna ndizawugroove now, ndizawuphuma ndithini, like bendika ace kitchen sisela kumnandi kusithini sisitya sithini. But like I'm not in that. I don't have that eagerness of going to the groove because I'm lonely. I'm not lonely anymore. I am with family and I am happy. I don't have that eagerness of just to taste. No, I'm fine. I can sit here alone and just be on my phone because I'm home. You understand? I just feel like there's a gap. Flu helped me a lot to reunite with my sister and reunite with my family and just live the loneliness life that I was living in PE. And yeah, I am hoping for better and great things in my new journey in Cape Town, and I am glad I left PE. Totally. Like, I'm gonna share my stories of why really. Let's say this is part 1 of I've relocated, and I'm gonna do part 2, part 3. Let's make it like 4 parts. Yeah, but this one is the part that I've left, and then I will tell you the other part, and the other part, and the other part. So yeah, guys, there's just a lot to tell you, but I can't tell you in one video. And yeah, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. This is gonna be my channel about my life after birth. After the pain I've been through, life goes on, and we stand firm, and giving up is not the solution. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share, and I love you guys. Thank you very much for all the support that you guys have been giving me. I really appreciate it. Otherwise, sis is happy. I am happy. I am home. Yeah. What else can I ask for after what I went through? Nothing. And the love. My mom was cool. My mom created a bond between me and my sister that we never lost it. Even though I was in PE for 10 years, she was in Cape Town for 10 years, but our bond never broke, and now it just became stronger because we had always had each other's back. So God be with us, and please pray for us, and yeah, please pray for me for my new journey in Cape Town. So yeah, I am officially a Cape Town heart. Mwah.